Well, good evening, everyone, or should I say good night. And we are live from Graham Gymnasium here at Meridian Community College, home of the Eagles tonight, as the Eagles are getting ready to take on the East Mississippi Community College Lions here in this men's matchup. Good to have you, I'm Austin Buchanan, on the call tonight. We are high and above the bleachers here tonight in Graham Gymnasium as these two teams look to go head-to-head in this hardwood contest tonight for the first time of the season, as East Mississippi is coming in off a victory over Tennessee Prep as they played last Thursday, November 2nd. They was able to get the job done, defeating Tennessee Prep Academy 68-56. Starting lineups tonight for the East Mississippi for the Lions, they're going to see Cam Horton. Horton coming off of a 15-point game against Tennessee Prep. You'll see Keith Harris. He also had 15 points and 3 threes as well on his last game. Also, Terriante Thomas, he will be starting tonight, as Billy Begley. We'll also have Carlos Thomas and Darius Agnew, the two big men at 6'8" tonight for your Lions. That's going to be the starting lineups. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the starting lineups tonight. And tip-off all coming your way. And as far as the Lions lineups go, or the Eagles lineups go, should I say. Starting tonight for the Eagles, if I can find my papers here we go, is going to be number 2, Chris Moody. Number 12, Terrence Davis. Jalen Copeland. Cortland Johnson. A lot of freshmen. The biggest guy I have to worry about tonight is he's 6'9", so East Mississippi definitely has the Eagles. As far as size goes, they definitely have the win advantage there. About a minute and a half left to go until the starting lineups and tip-off coming your way. East Mississippi leads 15-2 in this series since 2007 over the Eagles. Eagles is looking for their first victory as they're coming off of a loss November 2nd against TaylorMade Academy here in front of their homestanding crowd. They got defeated 69-59. Alex Perry came off the bench and scored 17 points for this Eagles ball club. We'll probably see his name called a few times tonight, but he's not on the starting lineup. So East Mississippi coming off the victory as the Eagles coming off of a loss in front of their jam-packed gymnasium tonight. A lot of energy here on this Monday night as the Lions and the Eagles are getting ready to go head-to-head and toe-to-toe tonight here in the Eagles gymnasium. We'll step away. Starting lineups coming back at you here in just a few. I'm Austin Buchanan on the call tonight from Meridian, Mississippi, about 30 miles from Scuba. Tip off coming your way. Sit back, relax, enjoy some basketball entertainment. We'll be back right after this on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Eagles, Lions coming up. Welcome back inside the Graham Gymnasium as tonight's action is only a few moments from going underway here tonight. And Graham Gymnasium is the Warriors of East Mississippi Community College getting ready to take on the Eagles of Meridian Community College. Keith Harris Cam Horton looking to get the job done, and the rest of the Lions offense and defense under the direction of head coach Billy Begley, assistant coach Pete Story. And if you look back against Tennessee Prep, Cam Horton, Keith Harris really had a big game, along with Dwayne Cox. He came off the bench scoring 14 points. And 7 of those points coming from free throws, 3 for 6 from the field. So they're going to be looking to get the job done as they are entering their first road game of the season here tonight, about 30 miles from Scuba. They're getting ready to take on the Eagles. Eagles 0-1 as they took a loss against Taylor-Made Academy, a school down in Florida. They lost from their home stands, their first game of the season, 69-59. We got a good one in store for you tonight. 2 20-minute halves. Lions, Eagles. We're ready to go. Tipping off for the Lions is going to be number 35, Carlos Thomas, 6'8". And 34, Cortland Johnson, 6'6". Ready to go. Both players in the center, ready for tip-off. Underway, and it's going to be Lions basketball to start off the first half. Lions ready to go to work. Here's Keith Harris, swings around, left side, over to Horton. Horton dishes down low to the big man, go to work. 2 points, up and away, no good. No good on the jump shot. And here comes the Eagles, their first chance on offense. We'll see what they can do early on. 19 and a half minutes left to play in the first half. Up top, shot contested, up and away, and not the shot he was looking for there. Misfires by Terrence Davis, the freshman out of Waynesboro. Here comes the Lions back in transition. Keith Harris making his way across half court. Top of the key, swings around to Harris. Right side to Horton. It's going to be a push called, an offensive foul. Foul called on Terriante Thomas, the freshman guard out of Columbus, went to New Hope High School. Here comes Chris Moody. Pass deflected. Eagles recover, maintain possession. Johnson, top of the key. Over to Perry. Perry up top. Going to go to work. Right side to the perimeter, top of the arc. Here's Moody. Moody with the basketball. 3-ball. Shot contested by Keith Harris. No good. Lions back in transition. Going the other way. Right side. Kicks out. Penetrates up and away. And Lions finds the first easy 2 as Darius Agnew dishes his way inside to put up the floater. About 2 minutes in to the first half of basketball. Lions off to an early lead. Terrence Davis in trouble. Kicks out. 3-ball up and away. Knocks it down. It's Chris Moody, the freshman out of Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. He'll knock down the 3-ball, give the Eagles the 1-point lead. Lions setting back up top. Agnew going to penetrate inside. Dish. No look pass. And shot's no good by Carlos Thomas. Agnew and Thomas both stand at 6'8". The Eagles is looking for something on that possession. It's going to be a travel called on Alex Perry. Perry coming off of a 7-point ball game against Taylor-Made Academy. Lions, or correction, Eagles fell short 69-59. Lions back the other way. Going to dish inside to Agnew. Agnew baseline low, no foul called. It's a good block by the Eagles. Eagles see what they can do here. Perry, jump shot, contested. Front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Johnson. We're going to set it back up. Wait, Kylan Hamilton at the guard. Swings back around to Hamilton. Hamilton, top of the arc. Over to Copeland. It's going to be a travel called. Lions basketball. 1 point lead for the Eagles here tonight in front of their jam-packed crowd, in front of their home stands. Just under 17 minutes left to go in the first half. Top of the perimeter, Harris. Harris going to penetrate up by himself, and a push-off is going to be called on the Eagles. Foul called on Kylan Hamilton. Hamilton, a guard, a freshman out of Tupelo. 16:48 remains. Lions basketball. Opposite side of the court. Making the inbound is going to be Darius Agnew. The ref's going to go to the scores table, have a discussion. Looks like they're verifying a substitution change, making sure it's on the roster. Agnew with the inbound, swings over. Penetrate, baseline low, up and away. Foul's going to be called, and Horton will go to the charity strike, making his first appearance at the free throw line tonight. Horton, 16:45 so far for the season. He's 8 for 8 at the free throw line, make it 9 for 9. He'll tie the ball game 3-3. Knocks down 2, 10 for 10. 4-3. Lions take the 1 point lead after the pair of free throws by Horton. Loose ball. Eagles recover. No whistle blown. Eagles maintain possession. Swing around. Looks inside. Bounce pass to the big man. Up and away. No good. Loose ball out of bounds. Last touch. Off the hands of the Lions. It's going to be Eagles basketball. 16:24 left to play. Chris Moody making the inbound is going to be Jalen Copeland. Copeland feeds up top to Moody. To the right, Grayson. Grayson's going to penetrate, up and away, no good, and a foul is going to be called. Head coach Billy Begley's not going to like that call. That will send the Eagles to the free throw line. Thomas Grayson, the freshman out of Meridian, visits the charity strike first time tonight. First one's up and away, knocks it down. That ties it 4-4. Sub's going to come in. Going to the bench, it's going to be Terriante Thomas. Checking in is going to be Dwayne Cox. Cox came up big off the bench against Tennessee Prep, putting up 14 points and 3 steals. See if he can match that tonight. Here comes Agnew back the other way. Agnew swings over to Keith Harris. Harris, 3-ball up and away, drains it for 3. Fires and gets to bang, bottom of the net. 7-4 lead. Nice 3 by Keith Harris. Keith Harris with a big-time 3. Here's the Eagles. Penetrates, baseline low, no good. Rebounded by the big man. By Carlos Thomas, stands at 6'8", 220 pounds out of Horn Lake, the sophomore. 3-ball once again by Harris. Rushed it, missed shot. Eagles will get it back. Hamilton swings it around top of the arc. Grayson back up top to Hamilton. Hamilton around, 3-ball, and they try to answer back, and they do. Chris Moody gets the trifecta to fall. All knotted up. 5 minutes into this first half of basketball action in Graham Gymnasium. 7-7 your score. Loose ball. Their feed to Moody. Moody spin move up and away, and there's going to be on the floor foul called on the Lions. Foul called on Dwayne Cox. He'll pick up his first personal. It's going to be on the floor. It'll be Eagles basketball. Looks like Chris Moody. Fall, drew a little bit of blood. He'll go to the bench and get doctored up by the trainer. Seven to 7. Moody's getting looked at by the athletic trainer for the Eagles. Jalen Copeland staying to the ball game. It looks like checking in for Chris Moody is going to be Kenneth Lewis. So Lewis will check in. Lions on the defense side of the basketball, 14:49 remaining in the first half. Eagles with possession. Lewis, top of the arc, swings around to Hamilton. Hamilton back over to Grayson. Grayson going to penetrate. No look pass and traffic. Loose ball, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch off the hand of the Eagles. Lions basketball. 14 and a half minutes left to go until half. Still early here in the first half. Game's tied 7 to 7. Keith Harris still in the ball game. Horton looks inside, out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions is going to be Eagles basketball. Looks like the Eagles going to leave Chris Moody out. Let him get a breather and some water. Here comes the Eagles. Man-to-man defense Billy Begley has for this Lions defense. Lewis in trouble at the elbow. Feeds inside. Dishes up and away. No good. Putbacks. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Cortland Johnson. Johnson coming off a 9-point ball game against TaylorMade Academy. Penetrates, going coast to coast, up and away. Can't get the three-point opportunity, but he'll go to line to shoot two. 13:46 at a pause. A foul called on number 34, Cortland Johnson. Big man, freshman out of Mendenhall, stands at 6'6". That will send Horton to the free throw line. His first one's good. Has a chance for one more. Horton so far is 11 for 11 for the season. A very good free throw shooter, not someone you want to send to the line. Horton looking to make it a 12 for 12. He can get this one to fall. Knocks it down. 9-7 lead, 2-point lead after the pair of free throws from Horton. Eagles cross the half-court line, loses control of it, no backcourt, able to save it. Lewis with possession, still man-to-man defense, penetrates inside, the shot is blocked by Cam Horton. Coming up big defensively, able to force a turnover. Refs say the Eagles last one that touched it after the block. Lions basketball, here comes Horton. Horton had 2 blocks last game, and Horton answers with a 2 of his own. 11-7 now, the new score. Lions lift the lead. 3 ball, up and away, no good. Rebounded. Back in transition. Here comes Horton. 3-ball. And dries it. 3-point territory. Able to knock it down nicely. Fires. Get the bottom of the net. Make it a 14-7 lead for East Mississippi. Over the Eagles in front of their home stand tonight. 12:52 at a pause as the Eagles will take a timeout. We'll step away. We'll be right back here on the East Mississippi Sports Network. So the big three by Noel Jones for East Mississippi. The shot is blocked. Going back the other way. Here comes the Lions in transition. 3-ball once again by Jones. Too much on it. He's looking to capitalize to go 2 for 2 on threes. Can't get the second one to fall. Here's Horton. Horton at the guard's going to penetrate. Dishes it up and away, and a foul is going to be called. But on Cam Horton. It's going to be the offensive foul. Eagles basketball with 12:28 remaining in the first half. So Noel Jones hits a big three before the timeout break to increase this lead 14-7. Tries to answer back after the timeout break. Couldn't get it to fall. Cam Horton tries to penetrate inside and gets the offensive charge. Eagles basketball, 12:21 remaining. Right side, 3-ball up and away. Up and around the rim, too much on it. Rebounded. Grabs it. Going back after the rebound for the Lions. Rebound was Credrick Bell. Foul's going to be called on the Lions. On Ilyan Scott, 6'6" sophomore out of Pascagoula, Mississippi. Just shy of 12 minutes left to play in the first half. We got a dandy one. 14-7, your Lions leading. Here comes Moody. He checks back in after the injury earlier. Grayson, top of the key. Man-to-man defense is what the Lions going to go with. Kicks out. Thinking about taking the three, decides not to, is Eric Fuller. They can give it to the big man, go to work. Dishes out, 3-ball up and away. Misfires, no good, back in transition. Missed three by Kylan Hamilton. A foul's going to be called. The player's going to be down, looks like, for the Eagles. Looks like he's slowly but surely getting up. He's going to walk it off. Hit the ground pretty hard. It was number 10, Kylan Hamilton for the Eagles. Going to the charity strike. It's going to be number 24. Noel Jones. Correction, number 21. Ilyan Scott, 6'6", sophomore out of Pascagoula. Can't get the first one to fall. Have a chance at one more. Scott misses the first. Second one's up. Knocks it down. Increases the lead to 8 for East Mississippi. Not sure what the call was there. Travel? Not sure what the call is there, but it's going to be Lions basketball with 11:32 left to play in the first half. Inbound. Top of the key. 3-ball once again. Short. Offensive rebound goes up. No foul called. Is Noel Jones. 1 for 3 so far for three-pointers. Going to feed inside, and a push is going to be called on Noel Jones. Billy Begley is not liking the calls from the officials here early on. We're about midway through the first half of basketball. Eagles basketball. Good defense up top. Moody, 3-ball, around the rim. Put back, no good, and it's going to be a foul called against the Lions once again on number 21, Ilyan Scott. That'd be his second personal foul here with 11:10 left to play in the first half. That will send Elijah Powell, the freshman, to the free throw line. The sub's going to be made. Ilyan Scott will go to the bench. Checking in will be Jaquan Hines, 6'7" out of Columbus. First one's good. Second one on its way from Powell. Knocks it down 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 6-point lead for the Lions. 11 minutes left to play in the first half. Here tonight in Graham Gymnasium. Lions with the possession and the lead, and there's going to be a defensive foul, a hold, called on the Eagles on Eric Fuller. Fuller, the freshman out of Tupelo. Lions basketball making the inbound will be Jordan Lee. Lee with the inbound, looking. Finds Bell. Bell in trouble, double teamed, looking for help. And a foul's going to be, a travel will be called on Bell. Turnover for the Lions. Be Eagles basketball. 10:54 remaining in the first half of action. A little bit of push, and they're going to call a hold on the Lions. On Jordan Lee, the guard out of Olive Branch. 18 fouls so far, so that will send Chris Moody to the free throw line. First one's up and away, no good, live action. It's going to go back the other way. Here comes Lee. Back the other way for the Lions. To the right is Cox. Lee's going to bounce pass inside, and a foul's going to be called. Nice little dish and a good read from Lee inside to Noel Jones. Jones can't get the basket to fall due to the contact, and he'll go to line to shoot 2. 10:43 at a pause. First one short. Subs are coming in for the Lions. Billy Begley's going to change it up. Cox and Bell will go to the bench. Harris will check in. He gets the second one to fall. 1 for 2 there for Noel Jones. (16-9). The Lions with the basketball. Eagles with possession. Lions with the lead. Eagles have it. 3-ball up and away. Deep corner. No good. Out of bounds. Off the hands of Vernell Gardner. Trying to come away with the offensive rebound off the missed 3. Wasn't able to hold on to it. Be Lions basketball with 10:20 remaining in the first half. A few changes are being made for the Eagles. Powell will come out. Lions with it. Agnew over to Harris. Harris penetrates, pulls up the jumper from the right of the elbow. No good. And a foul will be called on the Lions on number 23, Jaquan Hines. And that will send the Eagles to the charity strike with 10:06 remaining. 19 fouls so far for the Lions here in the first half. Now it's in Cortland Johnson to the free throw line. First one's up and away. No good. Loose ball. And that's going to be a jump called. Fighting for possession was Lee and Timothy Lacey. It's going to be Eagles basketball. 10:01 remains in the first half. Lacey making the inbound on his own sideline. Lacey looks, feeds up top over to Grayson. Grayson with the basketball. Moody to his right. Lacey to his left. Lacey thinking about taking a three, decides not to. Good defense. Swings around a little top to Moody. Top of the arc. Be looking for the screen. Decides not to take it. And it spoke loose. Good defense by Hines. Penetrate, spin move, and a foul will be called on Noel Jones. It'll be double bonus now for the Eagles. That's his second personal, Noel Jones. 10th team foul with 9:39 remaining, about halfway through the first half. Free throw is missed. The first one's missed by Timothy Lacey. Lacey, the freshman out of Long Beach, Mississippi. Knocks down the second one, make it a 6-point ball game. 6-point lead for the Lions. Here come Horton. Crossing the 10-second line. 9.5 minutes. Horton dishes off to Harris. Harris take it to the right side of the elbow, trying to penetrate in, but contact's going to be called. It's going to be 1-1 now. Foul called on Tim Lacey. His first personal. That'll stop the clock at 9:27. First one's up and away and no good. Second chance opportunity, no good, but the putback's good by Jaquan Hines. 8-point ball game. 9:14 left to go here in the first half. Here comes Moody. Taken away, going back. And a one-hand slam. Wow, Cam Horton gets the steal. He was looking for the one-hand monster jam, and that silenced the crowd. But it will not silence East Mississippi's bench. What a slam by Cam Horton. Horton come off a big game against Tennessee Prep. He was out last season due to a wrist injury, but he's back healthy and strong, going 12 for 12 from free throws so far this season. Last game had 2 steals, make that a third there. 5 rebounds and 15 points last game. Just came off big with the one-hand slam. Increases the lead 20-10 for East Mississippi. Eagles basketball. Just shy of 9 minutes left to play in the first half. Here comes Davis for the Eagles. Over to Alex Perry. Perry dishes, top of the arc. Grayson going to penetrate inside of the paint. Tries to finish inside and gets hacked. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Thomas Grayson. First one's up, knocks it down. 9-point lead for East Mississippi. And Jordan Lee will check in. As Cam Horton will go get a breather. Trainers will check on his wrist as he was out the whole last season due to a wrist injury. (20-11). 9-point lead. Here comes the Lions crossing center court. Agnew with the basketball, and a foul will be called on the Eagles. We're going to say a push off on Alex Perry. Perry put up 17 points against Taylor Made Academy last Thursday, November 2nd. I'll send him to the line. So Agnew makes the first. Make it a 10-point ball game. Second one's up and away. Knocks it down, 2 for 2. Nice free throw shooting by Agnew. Eagles basketball, 8.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Thomas Grayson, top of the perimeter, swings around over to Terrence Davis. Terrence Davis, jazz step, pulls up the 3 ball, top of the arc, no good. Another foul called on, it's going to be an offensive foul. Called on Thomas Grayson, and that will send the Lions to the free throw line to tack onto this lead with 8:12 remaining in the first half. Just join us, welcome. Austin Buchanan on the call here tonight. 30 miles from Scuba here at Meridian Community College. First one's no good, a miss by Jordan Lee. Eagles with it, still man-to-man defense. Billy Begley has set up for this Lions defensive ball team. Be another offensive foul, another push. Be Lions basketball. Agnew will be making the inbound. That guard's going to be Jordan Lee. He's top of the perimeter. Harris will swing around. They'll feed left side to Cox. Cox looks for the big man, kicks back up top. Shot up and away, jumper fires, no good. Missed shot by Jaquan Hines. 7:44 left to play. Hamilton with the basketball, swings over to Grayson. Grayson left side. Top of the perimeter is Alex Perry. Perry. You're going to swing it. Top of the perimeter, playing pitch and catch. Another offensive foul called on the Eagles. Be Lions basketball, and I believe they called it on Kenneth Lewis. 7.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. A lot of fouls has been committed, 10 apiece. Both teams in a double bonus. So the referee will go over to the scores table and make the correction on the foul. Here comes the Lions back the other way. Jordan Lee at guard are going to swing around right side over to Cox, back up top to Harris. Harris looking, finds the big man, Carlos Thomas. Thomas feeds over to Lee. Lee guarded tightly, handoff, dispatched inside, going to work, big man, Carlos Thomas goes up, and the crime will be committed. He'll go line to shoot 2. Foul call against the Lions on number 21, Elijah Powell. 7:04 remaining. Up and away, knocks it down. That increased the lead. 23-11. Substitution taking place for the Eagles. Cortland Johnson will come out as Scott will check in, the big man on campus, 6'9" out of Meridian, freshman. Guess can't get the second one to fall. Eagles with possession. Gonna swing it around, top of the perimeter. Penetrates inside, floater, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. is good by Scott. The nearly 7-footer. Penetrates up and away. Can't get it to fall. Going back the other way. Loose ball as Harris was looking to come away with the steal off the lob down the court. With 6:29 remaining, it's going to be out of bounds. Eagles basketball. They trail 23-13. Inbound. Kick over, left of the elbow, pump fakes, give it to the big man Scott, and a foul will be called. No basket, be on the floor. He'll go along to shoot 2. Scott will get his first appearance at the charity strike. Foul called on 35 for the Lions on number 35, Carlos Thomas. First one's up and no good by Scott. .623 at a pause. Scott. Second one's up and away. Good. 14:23 now. Just under 6.5 minutes left to play in the first half, and here comes Keith Harris. Harris going to penetrate left, inside to Horton. He can dish to the big man, up and away, gets it. A nice assist from Keith Harris. Inside to Carlos Thomas for 2. Good pass, good awareness. Just under 6 minutes left to play here in the first. Powell's going to take it, try to dish inside to Scott. Tip pass. Falls in the hands of Kylan Hamilton. He can't get the 3 ball out of bounds. It'll be Lions basketball. Lions with the lead and with possession with 5:45 remaining until intermission. Crosses 10-second line, up top to Cox. Cox, hands off to Agnew. Agnew's looking good to work. Pro hops inside, around the rim, falls short. Agnew gets it off. His rebound goes up. Reverse finish and gets it to fall off the glass. Good hustle by Darius Agnew, the big man at 6'8". Misses first, gets his own offensive rebound and puts it back up underneath for 2 points to increase this Lions lead. Skip pass. Going to penetrate inside, draws the foul, can't get the bucket, but he'll go on to shoot 2. As Eric Fuller penetrates and draws the contact. Looks like they're going to call the foul on Keith Harris. Fuller can't get the first one to fall. He'll have a chance at one more, but 5:03 at a standstill. Second one knocks it down. 1 for 2 there. 12-point lead now for the Lions. Going to penetrate. Nice crossover and can't get the floater to fall. Miss. Try to answer back on the other end. No good. So Jordan Lee was looking for the floater on the other end of the court. Couldn't get it to fall. And Kenneth Lewis tries to answer with 2 of his own. Inbound play, up and away, no good. Kylan Hamilton can't get it to fall, and the Lions come away with the rebound. Agnew kicks over to Cox. Cox penetrates in traffic, up and away, short, front of the rim, out of bounds, last touch by the Lions. And it will be Eagles basketball, and Billy Begley is definitely not happy about that possession. Seems like the Lions are rushing shots, and Billy Begley's just wanting to slow things down a bit. No need to rush shots. We're late here in the first half of basketball with 4.5 minutes left to play until intermission. 12-point lead for the Lions over the Eagles tonight in front of their homestand crowd. Loose ball, kicks back out top. Left side, dish inside to the big man, and a on-the-floor foul will be called once again on Carlos Thomas. That's going to be his second personal foul. Billy Begley's going to make a substitution after this free throw with Scott. Let the charity strike due to bonus. Double bonus. First one's up and away, no good. Thomas will come out. Jaquan Hines will check in. Hines, 6'7", out of Columbus. Scott couldn't get the first one to fall. Second one's up and away and knocks it down with 4:16 remaining. 11-point ball game now. 4-minute mark approaching. Agnew pulls up, jump shot up and away, back of the rim, no good. Rebounded, lob pass, hits the back of Agnew. Rebounds up and away, no good. Nearly out of bounds, they save it. Eagles with the basketball, going to feed inside, and a travel will be called on Alex Perry with 3:53 remaining. A lot of whistles has been blown here tonight in the first half. Just under 4 minutes left to play, and here comes the Lions for East Mississippi. Swinger over, left side, top of the arc, kicks back up top. Three ball up and away, fires and gets it, bang! Keith Harris with a three. Make it a 30-16 ball game. 3.5 minutes remaining. Eagles looking to answer back underneath. Another foul called on the Lions. Jaquan Hines. There has been unbelievable amount of whistles tonight. That will send Scott back to the charity strike with 3:27 remaining. Billy Begley's questioning the call. After questioning it myself, I didn't really see no push or shove. Scott gets the first one to fall. Second one's up, no good. Rebounded by Lions. Lions back in transition, cross half court. Here's Agnew doing one by himself, penetrates up and away. And a block's going to be called as Agnew penetrates, taking it coast to coast. He'll go line to shoot two. 3:20 remaining in the first half, and it has been Whistle City here tonight inside of Graham Gymnasium. I had to get with my stat keeper and see how many whistles have been called here tonight. Just in the first half. That's been the highlight of this first half, is a lot of whistles being called. Agnew will get the first one to fall. Add on to this lead, 31-17 for the Lions. Second one's up and good. Agnew knocks 2 for 2. So you see, that's what you like to see from your big man if you're the coach, is be able to shoot free throws. Tipped away, going back. Here it comes, up and away. The easy lay-in. Count the basket. It would have been goaltending. We're going to count the basket. Nice read by Jordan Lee, and he's coming off strong off the bench here tonight. Answers with a 2. Make it 34-17 now for East Mississippi. A carry is called on the Eagles. Turnover. Scott got carried away. It's going to be a turnover. Lions basketball. Just under 3 minutes left to play. Billy Begley making a play call here offensively. Here comes Lee. Lee swings over to Robert Davis Jr. Look for Agnew. Agnew's going to work on the big man. Punt fakes up and away. Off the glass. Gets it to fall. Nicely done by Darius Agnew. Going work inside, and the coach has to be happy with him in the first half. Really using his body to drive to the basket. and using his body to the advantage, get the 2 points. 36-17 lead. 19-point ball game. Eagles in trouble, looking for help. Easy shot, front of the rim, short, out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions. It will be a Eagles basketball as the 2-minute mark is approaching here in the first half of basketball. Eagles will get inside their own goal. Terrence Davis will make an inbound. Terrence lobs up top. Good save by Kylan Hamilton from the backcourt violation. Here comes Davis. Davis with the basketball. Pitch and catch, left side of the perimeter. Going to swing around to the right, 10 on the shot clock. Pass deflected to the big man, and it is blocked. Last touch by the Lions. 8 seconds on the shot clock, 1:43 left in the first half. Eagles basketball, they're going to be looking for a quick shot here. Davis making an inbound play. Looking, still looking. Feast to the big man, off the glass and in is Scott. 19-36. Here comes Harris. Harris with the basketball. Going to penetrate right at the elbow, kicks back out. Deep 2, up and away, top of the key, no good. They get a second chance. Rebound there by Davis. Lee's going to set it up. Davis guarded heavily by Hamilton. Calling for the screen, doesn't use it. Penetrates inside, no look past Agnew. Agnew using his body once again. No good. Offense rebound and the putback by Jaquan Hines. It looks like Darius Agnew is limping off the court. Seems like he's in some pain. Hopefully he's okay. The trainers are going to get him checked out. Looks like it came down on his foot. The wrong angle. (38-19) is your score with 1 minute exactly remaining. It's going to be Eagles basketball. Lions off to a good start here in the first half. They have a breathing room lead, but this one's far from over. 19-point lead for the Lions. We're just under a minute here in the first half here tonight. Swing around top of the perimeter. Good defense so far by the Lions. Good swing around. Looks. Just think about taking the 3 ball, and a jump ball is going to be called. He tries to penetrate in traffic. No foul. Jump ball, Lions basketball. 38 seconds left to go here in the first half. Again, it's been Whistle City here tonight. A lot of whistles have been called. A lot of fouls has been called. Lee control the basketball. Kicks out. Deflected, loose ball, and timeout's going to be taken before the jump ball. As Harris loses his dribble, nearly a jump ball. It's going to be a turnover off of Harris. 16 seconds left to go. We'll step away for a few seconds. We'll be right back to finish up the first half of basketball. Your Lions lead at 38-19. We'll be right back on the East Mississippi Sports Network. "16 seconds exactly left to go until intermission. It's been a silent crowd here tonight as we are inside Graham Gymnasium, East Mississippi. with a 19-point lead over the Eagles for their first road game of the 2017 season. Inbound play by the Eagles. Last touch off the hands of the Lions. It would be Eagles basketball with 15.2 seconds left to play. Another inbounds pass in the hands of Terrence Davis. Davis over to Hamilton. To the left is Copeland. Hamilton, crossover, jump shot up and away as time expires, and that will do it. Well, no, they're going to actually call a whistle. A foul's going to be called as the time expires. I'll send the Lions to the line to increase their lead before intermission here tonight. Or Kedrick Bell, 6'7" out of Starkville. Freshman, he'll go to the charity strike. Shooting 2. They'll put 0.3 seconds back on the game clock. 38-19, looking to increase it to a 20-point lead. First one around the rim, gets it. Second one's up and away. Gets it to fall. And that will do it here for the first half of basketball. East Mississippi Lions trail by 21, 40-19 your score as they came in on their first road game of the season tonight at Graham Gymnasium against the Eagles and have fired on all cylinders to maintain a 21-point lead here at intermission. It's been a silent one, but still a whole other second half of basketball action to be played. 40-19 is your score. East Mississippi leading over the Eagles of Meridian Community College. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with some first half recap and then the start of the second half here tonight in Meridian. 40-19 here on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Your Lions lead it over the Eagles. Welcome back to our broadcast inside of Graham Gymnasium, everybody. Austin Buchanan on the call with you tonight from Meridian Community College as the Lions make their first road trip of the 2017 season here home of the Eagles. It's been a silent first half in this jam-packed gymnasium as Meridian was hoping to get their first victory as they come off of a loss of TaylorMade Academy last Thursday, 69-59. That'll make them 0-1 so far for the Eagles for the season. On the other hand, the Lions of East Mississippi is able to get the victory over Tennessee Prep Thursday night. Big gameplay from Harris and Horton and the rest of the team. They was able to get the victory 68-56. Horton and Harris both having 15-point games last game, and they're both coming up big here tonight. So far, the scoring leader tonight has been Agnew, Darius Agnew, 10 points and 5 rebounds so far in the first half. Horton has had 8 points, and then Harris 6 points, 2 for 3 for the three-point ball. We're about 2.5 minutes until second half action resumes, and looks like a lot of people may be clearing out here tonight as it's a 21-point lead that East Mississippi has over the Meridian Community College Eagles. So both these teams are inside the locker rooms talking about second half game strategy. And East Mississippi is 15-2 since 2007 over the Eagles of Meridian Community College. As the last time that Meridian won was in 2014 at Scuba, 78-70. So we'll see what the second half has in store. We're about a minute and a half out until second half action. It's been Whistle City here tonight. Over 30 whistles have been blown just in the first half. That's 30 just in the first half. So we'll see what the second half has in store as the Lions look to try to hold out this 21-point lead here in the second half. Second action coming your way here in about a minute and 20 seconds. Your Lions leading here at the half, 40-19. We'll have the starting 5 as the second half gets ready to resume when we come back here in about 60 seconds on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Billy Begley and the Lions getting ready for second half of basketball action, their first road game of the 2017-2018 basketball season. Welcome to our broadcast, everybody. Austin Buchanan inside Graham Gymnasium as the Lions enter the halftime lead with a 21-point lead, 40-19. Second half is ready to get underway here tonight. Maybe Eagles basketball to start off the second half of action. It's going to be Keith Harris, Cam Horton, Thomas, Carlos Thomas, the starting five that Coach Billy Begley has starting the second half. 3 ball up and away, no good. Missed shot there by Cam Horton. Eagles trying to answer with a 2 on our first possession of the second half. Can't get it done. Lions trying to answer with a 3 by Horton. Misfires. Back the other way. Second possession for the Eagles here in the second half. Offensive charge called on the Eagles on Cortland Johnson. Just under 20 minutes. Start of the second half is underway. 40-19 your score. Going to penetrate. Left elbow pulls up. Jump shot up and away. Gets it. Bottom of the net. First 2 points of the second half comes from Terriante Thomas. Increase the lead by 23. Going to swing around left side of the perimeter for the Eagles. Top of the key. Man-to-man defense is what Billy Begley and the Lions. Off-balance shot up and away. No good. Rebounded by Bell. Back in transition. Crosses the 10-second line. 3 ball up and away. Fires way downtown and miss again by Keith Harris. So the Lions has came out trying to fire on a 3-point territory way beyond the arc. 0 for 2 so far here at the start of the second half. 3 ball. No good. Missed shot by the Eagles by Jalen Copeland. Lions basketball. Horton will set it up. Just under 18 minutes left to play in the ball game. Horton's going to penetrate. Left side. Hands it off. Right at the elbow. Penetrates. Jump shot up and no good. Inside the paint. Loose ball and Lions remain in possession. Good hustle by McKedrick Bell. Shot clock will expire and the shot will be no good. Shot clock violation. 17:40 remaining here in the second half. Good to have you with us on our broadcast on this Monday night. Wherever you're listening from, welcome aboard. Lions with the breathing room lead. Still a lot of basketball left to be played here in the second half. Going to swing around top of the perimeter looking to set things up. It's going to be Alex Perry. Perry will throw it over to Grayson. Thomas Grayson go to work. Inside, takes it. Inside traffic, dishes in and able to squeeze in there off the boards for 2. Gets a 2-point lay in the fall. Back to a 21-point deficit now for the Eagles. Lions has it. Horton pulls up. Misfires. No good. Davis swings over to Moody. Moody up top to Grayson. They're going to swing it around, pitch and catch. They're going to feed the big man. Big man goes up and answers again inside is Alex Perry. He's coming off a 17-point ball game against TaylorMade Academy, which the Eagles fell short to in their first matchup, 69-59. Jump shot up and away. Good. Pulls up inside the paint and gets it to fall in front of the rim. Nice shot there by Terriante Thomas. Davis kicks out. 3 ball, uncontested, up and away, no good. Rebounded by Harris. Harris going to go to outlet side, right side, can penetrate inside, up and away, and foul called on the floor, and Harris looks like he's holding his nose. Not sure if he got elbowed. Looks like he'll be okay, maybe in the jaw. Be a foul called on the floor. Lions will keep possession of the basketball. Horton be making the inbound. 16:04 remaining in the ball game. Swing around, 3 ball, up and away, knocks it down. Well, the basket's going to be no good by Keith Harris. They've been looking for a 3 ball for the past 3 to 4 minutes. Able to get one, but that's going to be called an offensive foul. So no 3 ball there for Keith Harris. Going back the other way, loose ball. Harris picks it up and a foul called on the Eagles. On Terrence Davis. It'll be his third personal. He'll go to the bench. Lions will get it with a 44-23 lead here in the second half. 15:45 remaining. And a push-off's going to be called on the Lions. A illegal pick called on Carlos Thomas. He's going to be in foul trouble. His fourth personal on Carlos Thomas. And call a legal pick. Going back the other way. Over 30 whistles called in the first half of basketball action. The kick back outside, penetrates, floater, top of the key, around the rim, and falls out. Rebounded by Terriante Thomas. Thomas back in transition, kicks out, three ball way downtown, knocks it down from beyond the arc is Keith Harris. What a shot. Oh my. Keith Harris knocks down the deep one from a different area code. Eagles try to answer back in transition with a three of their own. The shot's misfired by Kylan Hamilton. Another three ball up and away, no good. Missed by Terriante Thomas. Eagles will get possession. 14:45 left to play in the ball game. 47-23 lead for East Mississippi. Back in transition, dish off, inside, up and away. Foul's going to be called. Can't get the basket to fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot two is Ilyan Scott. So a foul called on Alex Perry. His fourth personal foul. Team fourth. He'll go to the bench to foul trouble. So coming in for the Eagles to be Vernell Gardner. Second chance points, no good. Loose ball going back the other way, and here comes the Eagles. Kylan Hamilton swings over to Powell, back up top of Hamilton. Man-to-man defense. Deflected, taken away, going back, taking it by himself, coast to coast. A foul's call, can't get the basket, but who's going to want to shoot two from the charity strike? Going to be Dwayne Cox. Cox coming off big off the bench against the last matchup against Tennessee Prep Academy. Cox finished with 14 points, 3 steals. 7 of those points coming from the free throw line, going 3 for 6 from the field against our last matchup against Tennessee Prep. Cox knocks down the first one. 48-23 leads. Second one around the rim, gets it. Bell will go to the bench. Jerion Young, the freshman out of Jackson, Mississippi, out of Hartfield Academy. 6'2", he'll check into the ball game. Illegal pick. Turnover for the Eagles on Cortland Johnson. Wilson City remains to be in effect here in the second half with 14:06 left to play. Refs not letting anything go tonight. Top of the key, swings around right side. Up top to Horton. Horton's going to make a move. Spin move inside. Nicely done. Dish pass inside. Going to go to work. The big man. Turnaround jump shot. Contested. Up and away. No good. Missed shot there by Ilyan Scott. The big man at 6'6". There's a pretty pass from Horton. Scott can't get the turnaround jumper to fall. Lions remain with the lead, 49-23. Another foul called. Horton will check out as Jordan Lee checks in. Lee has had a pretty good performance off the bench tonight for the Lions. 13 and a half minutes left to play here in the second half. Here tonight. And Graham Gymnasium, they're going to swing around top of the key, swings over to Bell, and a foul is going to be called. That is 3 straight possessions, offensive foul has been called. It would be Lions basketball with 13:20 left to play. Loose ball poked away off the hands of Timothy Lacey. He strips it, going back the other way in transaction. 2-1 hand slam off the lob. Wow. Ilyan Scott answers back after the missed turnaround jump shot and answers with a one-hand slam. And dish inside. Big man tries to go to work and gets it to fall. Contested shot by Ilyan Scott. Cortland Johnson able to get it to fall. Top of the key, swings over. 3 ball up and away, way downtown. Misfires, loose ball. Second chance opportunity off the offensive rebound of Lee. Top of the key is going to penetrate. Bounce pass inside and out. Missed shot by Cox. They'll get it back. This is a third chance. 3 straight offensive rebounds. Cox, right side, swings around. Left, going to dish inside the big man. He's going to go to work. Pump fakes, up and away, and a foul is going to be called. Nice work so far from Ilyan Scott. 6'6" out of Pascagoula at 200 pounds, a sophomore. Using his body very nicely. And he'll draw the foul with 12:04 remaining in the ball game. First one's no good. He rushed that one. Eagles will make a substitution. Johnson will check out due to foul trouble. And Scott will check in. Second one's up and away, no good. 0 for 2 from a charity strike for Ilyan Scott. Taking it coast to coast, up and away in traffic. Can't get it to fall, and no foul called. Loose ball. Eagles remain possession. They're going to set it back up top of the key. 11:45 left to play. Deflected off of the hands of Ilyan Scott. Scott kicks it out to Young, and Young gets called for the travel. It'll go back the other way, Eagles basketball. Cox will go to the bench. Noel Jones will check in. First time we've seen him in the second half. Agnew was a story for the first half. 10 points, 5 rebounds, followed by Horton's 8 points, and Harris picking up 6 with 2 threes. 11:38 remaining. Eagles with the basketball, and they trail. Going to penetrate. Floater up and away, no good. Rebounded. And a travel is going to be called once again. 2 straight possessions that resulted in a turnover off the travel. This time it's on Noel Jones. Eagles get another opportunity. Try to add some points to this big deficit. They trail 25-51. Going to penetrate and traffic up and away. No foul called, but he'll get the basket off the glass. 2 points for Timothy Lacey. Here comes Lee. Going to swing around beyond the arc. Robert Davis. An offensive foul is going to be called on Ilyan Scott. Subs is going to be made. as Lee comes out along with Jones. Looks like Horton will check in along with Terriante Thomas. Eagles with the basketball and trail big here. We're about halfway through the second half. Taken away, picked up by Ilion Scott. Scott back in transition. Scott takes it coast to coast, off the glass and in. Finishes nicely inside the painted area and uses the glass to get the 2 points. Eagles with the basketball, trying to penetrate inside. Kicks out, 3 ball, up and away, fires, short. Rebounded by Scott. He picks it, puts it back in for 2. For the Eagles, making a 29-53 ball game. Just under 10 minutes left to play here in this one. Going to penetrate, spin move right at the elbow, inside the paint, turn around, jump shot, up and away, gets it to fall. Terriante Thomas checks in and is going to work. Nice spin move to be able to finish. 9:34 remaining here in the second half. Kenneth Lewis with the basketball, swings around left side, tightly guarded. Taken away again, Ilion Scott, dispatch, lob, alley-oop, no, can't get it to go. Tries to get the lay-in, but a crime will be committed as he is hacked on the way up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good chemistry between Cam Horton and Ilion Scott. They both knew what they was looking for. Scott gets to steal, kicks out to Horton as they cross the half-court line. Horton makes the lob. And Ilion Scott just can't finish, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Can't get the first one to fall, one more coming. A lot of fans in the crowd tonight, but been silent so far. Just under 9.5 minutes left to play in this ball game. Going to take it coast to coast, and a foul is going to be called. He'll go on to shoot 2. Foul called on Cam Horton. It's going to be his 3rd personal. Team 5th foul for the second half, and that will send Kenneth Lewis to the charity strike. He'll knock down the first one. Ilion Scott will come out as Jaquan Hines will check in here midway through the second half. Gets the second one to fall. (55-31) your score. A mystery there between Robert Davis Jr. and Terriante Thomas. Going to result out of bounds. Eagles basketball. Just under 9 minutes. A lot of work to do for the Eagles if they want to make a comeback in this one. Going to penetrate baseline low, and a whistle's going to be called. Another foul called on Cam Horton, making his 4th. It has just been a whistle marathon between the first and second half. They have yet to lighten up. Shot is blocked. Up and away. Shot is blocked again by Jaquan Hines. Be out of bounds. Eagles basketball with 8:40 left to play. Eagles check in. Inbound play. Copeland with the basketball. To the right, Fuller. Copeland's going to take him himself. Pro hops inside. Can't finish. Put back. No good. And defensive rebound by Terriante Thomas. Thomas back the other way. All by himself. Pulls up the jumper to the free throw line. Short, front of the rim. Can't get it to fall. Back. Other direction. Up and away. And a travel will be called. Trying to be a one-man show is Kenneth Lewis. Gets a travel call, and it will be Lions basketball with 8:13 remaining. Here comes Lee. Lions potentially looking to slow it down a bit. Lee's going to take it by himself. Floater up and away, back at the rim. No good. Rebounded by the big man for the Eagles. Scott comes away with it. Here comes Lewis. Crossing the center logo. Swings around right side to Fuller. Fuller behind the arc. Going to penetrate. Left to the elbow. Decides not to pull up. Kicks back out. Right side. Three ball. Up and away. And no good. Missed three by Jalen Copeland. Lions back in transition. They're going to try to answer the three of their own and sinks it from beyond the arc. Left side deep three from behind the arc. The trifecta is good by Terriante Thomas. 58-31 ball game. Lions with the commanding lead. The shot is blocked once again by Jaquan Hines. Hines has been a blocking machine ever since he checked in. Nothing has got past him here late in the second half. Eagles with the basketball. Feet inside once again. Hines looking for the block shot. This time he draws contact. And he'll get penalized. Jaquan Hines, I will send the Eagles to the free throw line. Timothy Lacey looking to narrow down this big deficit. He can't get the first one to fall. 7-11 at a pause. Welcome to our broadcast at Meridian Community College, home of the Eagles. Eagles trail in this one. Second one's good, knocks it down. 32-58 ball game. Terriante Thomas with a big three last possession. We'll see what they can do here. Thomas up top. Spin move, cross. Takes it by himself, goes up, shot's deflected. And it hits the top of the goal. It's going to be out of bounds. Just under 7 minutes left to play in favor of the Lions here tonight. Here comes the Eagles. Hamilton swings around beyond the arc. Left elbow. Inside the paint, turn around, jump shot up and in good for Elijah Powell. Powell answers for a two. 6.5 minutes remains in this one. Kicks up top. Harris going to penetrate. Nice full finish, but I can't get it to fall by Keith Harris. Going to go baseline low. Shot deflected once again by Jaquan Hines. The alley-oop. Keith Harris gets it. There's going to be a technical foul. What a slam by Keith Harris. They're going to call a technical foul. They'll count the basket. It'll be a technical foul, and the Eagles will go to the free throw line. First one's around the rim and no good. Oh, and 2 from the charity strike. Off that technical foul with 6:10 remaining. It'll be Eagles basketball. In favor of the Lions here tonight on their first road appearance of the 2017-2018 season. After coming off a big victory against Tennessee Prep in their home opener in Scuba. And the Lions will return to action Thursday night, November 9th, taking on the East Central Warriors. Tip-off, women's action 5:30, broadcast about 5:20. The men's action to follow. Tip-off should schedule around 7:30. I'd like to ask you to join us either at Scuba or here on our broadcast at emccathletics.com/live. 6 minutes approaching. Here in the second half, pump fakes, kicks it outside, baseline low, pulls up the jumper, contested around the rim and gets it. Timothy Lacey answers for a 2 for the Eagles. They're kick outside, 3 ball. Knocks it down once again. Wow, Terriante Thomas finds the bottom of the net from way downtown. He fired that one from Scuba's area code. 63 now to 36. Back the other way. Nice finish, can't get it. Offensive rebound, up and away, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound, kicks back out. 3 ball, up and away, still no good. Good offensive hustle by Jerry and Young. 2 offensive rebounds. The missed shot there by Jordan Lee. Penetrates inside, and a foul's call. Count the basket. They go to line for a chance at a 3-point play for the Eagles. A few subs coming in. Billy Begley makes some changes here late in the ball game. Noel Jones will check back in along with Robert Davis. Terriante Thomas will go to the bench along with Keith Harris. Just under 5 minutes left to play here tonight. Lions with the basketball in the demanding lead. Dish inside, kicks back out. 3 ball, up and away. No good. Can't get it. Gets his own offense. Rebound, baseline low. And a foul will be called. On number 34, Cortland Johnson. That's his 5th foul. He will foul out. Scott will check back in for the Eagles of Meridian. Jerry Young going to the charity strike. (63-38). 1 hour and 29 minutes so far broadcast time. Just joining us, welcome, or closing in on the second half of action. 4:43 remains, and your Lions of East Mississippi up big. First one's up and away, knocks it down. Jerry and Young. Second one's up and away, knocks it down. Bottom of the net, 65-38. 4:40 remains. Swings around, top of the perimeter, beyond the arc. Thinking about taking a 3, decides not to. And feed it inside to the big man, goes up, tries to dish to Scott. Scott goes around the rim, gets his own offensive rebound, goes back up and gets it to fall. Taken away. Here comes the Eagles back in transition. Can't get the basket to fall. Lions will get it back. Baseline low, decides to reverse it. Going to swing it back out to the top of the perimeter. Just under 4 minutes left to play. 3:47 to be exact. Looking to dish inside, decides not to. Open jump shot, knocks it down. As Jordan Lee gets a 2 of his own. 67-41. Lions has it, and definitely a comfortable lead here late in the ball game. Looking. Pump fakes, pulls out, 3 ball, up and away, short, front of the rim. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity now for the Lions with 3 minutes approaching. 3 minutes left to play in this one. Penetrates, baseline, finishes nicely, right side. Well, the goal is Jordan Lee out of Olive Branch. Finishes with a nice lay-in. Increases lead 69-41. 38-point ball game. 28-point ball game. Going the other way. Here comes the Lions. Tightly guarded, loose ball, and out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions to be Eagles basketball. Lions with a 28-point lead, but 2:23 remaining. Billy Begley and his team looking to advance 2-0 for the season. Capitalizing on a road win. Road wins are always difficult. You come into an opponent's home fan stadium and try to defeat them. It's always tough playing on the road. 3 balls good. Chris Moody knocks it down from beyond the arc. After tonight, Lions will advance 16-2 over the Lions overall since 2017. 1:44 coming down to the last minute here. Thank Graham Gymnasium, and a foul will be called on the Lions. At least over 50 whistles tonight. 139. Foul called on Robert Davis out of Clinton, Mississippi. 139 at a standstill, and going to the line is going to be Elijah Powell. Knocks down the first one. You get a chance of one more. Second one's up and away, no good. Rebounded, second chance points, up and away, 3-point play coming. Foul call on Jaquan Hines. Now send the Eagles back to the free throw line. This time a chance at a 3-point opportunity. Timothy Lacey looking to convert one. Hines will check out as Ilyan Scott would check in. If he can convert this, it'd be a 5-point possession. No good. Loose ball, last touch by the Lions. It would be Eagles basketball with 1:35 remaining in this one. Chris Moody will be making an inbound pass. Underneath their own goal, no look. Up and away, no good. Loose ball and kicks it out. Moody, top of the key. And traffic. Loose ball and Moody will recover. Stripped away by Moody from Lee. Had a steal for Lee on his stat sheet tonight. 1 minute approaching here in the final half of basketball in the MAC-JC action. Penetrates left side, and the shot is blocked. Jarian Young tries to go up. There's going to be a foul called. It looks like it's going to be a technical. His second personal. Send Jerry Young to the free throw line. due to a technical foul. First one's up and away, knocks it down. 70-47. Second one's good. .104 left to play here tonight in Graham Gymnasium. Lions looking to wrap this one up. And a Lions victory to advance 2-0 in regular season play. Kicks out, 3-ball up and away, and knocks it down from way downtown. Robert Davis Jr., 6'2", freshman out of Clinton, knocks down the trifecta. 48 seconds remaining, and Coach Billy Begley, his team looking to advance with the W here tonight with their first road game of the 2017-2018 season. First one's up and away, no good. So East Mississippi will return to host East Central Warriors this Thursday night. Women's action tip-off 5:30, pregame 5:20, followed by the men's at 7:30. Be sure to catch all the action live on EMCC Athletics /live. .25 seconds and counting down in this one. Penetrates inside and count the basket. 3-point play. Nicely done by Noel Jones. No, correction, is going to be an offensive charge on Noel Jones. Shot clock is dead. 3-ball up and away. And the Lions will hold this one out as 10 seconds and counting down here in the second half. Billy Begley and his Lions ball club will advance 2-0 for the regular season after getting their first road victory tonight against Meridian Community College, home of the Eagles, here at Graham Gymnasium. Final score 47-74. Your Lions take the W. Advance 2-0 for the season. Will return Thursday night. Don't want to miss it. We'll be in Scuba, Mississippi. Tip-off coming up Thursday night. Women's 5:30, men's 7:30. They get ready to host the East Central Warriors in a doubleheader matchup. From Graham Gymnasium, everybody, I've been Austin Buchanan alongside the rest of our production team, saying goodnight from Meridian, Mississippi, home of the Eagles. We'll see you Thursday night back in Scuba. Final score tonight is Billy Begley and his Lions get the W on the road, 74-47, advancing 2-0. Good night, everybody.